They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run. Here's Harris. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Hey, you ain't lying, but turn that down. Turn it, do the mic down.
Line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Gets this in, gets it to N'Keal Harry. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's good.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. This is Harris. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a
Get him up, boy.
It is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away.
I make it up. No. Hey, no, I supposed to make up the. I gotta make the same score that I did last time because your internet went out.
10-play drive.
No.
I tend to look at things from the defensive side.
I did.
They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game, so it's not just what happened.
Mike don't got nothing to do with that. Mike say you don't got nothing to do with that.
Then double it.
Mike say, hey, Mike can't help you put no points on the board.
They're pretty tired right now.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25.
So, Mike, you can't help him put no points on the board.
25-yard line.
Yes, you ain't have to. I picked the ball off from you. Picked the ball off, scored. Did the same. Well, I ain't had to do the same thing.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
A gain of 40.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
No hand, no kick it down again.
Up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Cowboys nothing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn, get up, dog.
Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is
Hey,
that
stay
an
there for a
interception, it's
second.
one
Stay
when
there
you're
for a
really
quick
knocking
second.
on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 56 yards on the ground. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
And 1.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
What talking about, Gilmore? What talking about, Gilmore?
Too, right? Because once he threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott to throw it. Out to the right here to Wilson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Get on my way a little bit.
That was a heck of a play there on the outside.
What's up, Big Dog?
Sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
I still can't hear you, dog.
3rd and long for Prescott. Completes it right side to Cooper. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Get that man, baby! That was me right there.
Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I was watching it.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp?
There he goes, left side.
You better help that man. You better help that man.
Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Cowboys nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. But no, let me finish.
You can watch the last screen bit on.
Scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did.
But
let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Hey!
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now
Turn that ball, dog. Cut that ball.
Some applause for the defense there.
Look where you at.
Throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well
Dang.
done.
This offense can
you don't got no whole thing in your mouth.
Down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
He ain't got no hope.
On 1st down, Harris. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Ball carrier. Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Fult's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Sing that Kanye West song. So amazing.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, I know.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out.
Dang,
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
I told you, boy.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Damiere Byrd, 30 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Extra point.
Well, the defense did their job, and then boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Pollard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings?
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10. At the 18.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
You gonna take 20. 20.
Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Newton. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Damiere Byrd, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Patriots 34. Cowboys nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Don't look at that score, Cody. Please don't do it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Please don't look at it. Please don't look at it.
Man, who is you playing?
Please don't look at it. Please don't look at it.
Hold on.
About set for this next drive by
Not
the
Donald
Cowboys.
Trump, hold on.
I
got to see who this is.
I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
What's up, he been playing third?
It's much more in their head.
No.
And what I mean by that is
ball head. No.
They might need to go to the emotional side.
Don't you dare do that now. Don't you say that. I ain't scared of you, dog.
And so far, just being calm hasn't
You can you ask for
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy
He finally get it.
yeah.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
36 yards.
You ought to be ashamed of
And the
yourself.
Cowboys get a bit closer.
He got 1 point up there.
And the lead drops
that's
from
so nice.
34 to 27.
Makes the score Patriots.
I'm telling you. Please cut that
After the
PlayStation
touchdown,
out.
it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Flip the channel or something.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you wrong.
Jalen Smith, the Notre
Hey,
Dame
did
man,
I?
in on the tackle.
Gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
Boy, he must got
And he's
Andy
having a
Dalton
meeting
in the
with his
game.
running backs every year in the
Yeah,
offseason
nah,
and say,
dude,
look,
wow, dude.
as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down.
Hey, why you upset? Why you?
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Her biscuit.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging
Wow,
in for
dude.
second half blowout material.
You're wild, dude.
This is Harris. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a
Might
good
go
first
50
step
on
or
there.
not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's a gain of 5.
I hear.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Newton.
You said what now? No, I
He
ain't.
lets this one
Nah,
fly
hell
toward the
nah.
back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring
Probably
up
just have to
4th
wait.
down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right
They
now
ain't
in this
nothing
lead, but
to
these
stop.
guys are
But
absolutely
it was showing
not
they
going to
damn
let up.
website. They got
They
something
want
to
to
stop.
increase their lead, and they
You
want to
get
do it
that,
with a
man.
big play.
You call them, look like,
Unable to
man,
connect
shit
in
is
that
it?
attempt.
You said what now? Yeah, I told, I was on the phone. I told him, asked him, was it anything in the back? I ain't dropped to all the damn
offense is
store. I
not
just went to
leaving
the one that was
field.
close to
They're
the
gonna
house.
stay out and go
Like,
for it.
call a
4th
lot
and
of stores.
20.
3.
48's the mic. Check. 48's the mic.
They snap it to Newton. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st down, Newton. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, Newton.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to...
And he
That
will
boy
score.
town, baby. That boy town.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are pouring it on.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 41. Cowboys 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Good. You can on the bullshit.
Now Pollard.
I voted for ball head.
And able to get this out to the 25.
For 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Anybody scared? Hey, boy, anybody scared to play you, man?
Last time I played that bitch.
Hey, boys, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Get out, baby. Get out.
What you get upset for?
The 10 at the 12-yard line.
Recovered.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation,
Your ass whooped, man. I'm sorry.
practice his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit,
You win,
but
it's
not
still
go
in.
down and fumble the ball.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris taking it in. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Patriots 48. Cowboys 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Pollard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next
Score
drive by the
7-0.
Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to make things a bit more respectable.
Extra point is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
The score Patriots 48. Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Throwing again. Newton.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kicked off right around the 43. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott letting one fly deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 40 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
Next the score, Patriots.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. You know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Open man is Myers. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for New England. 45 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 75 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man.
Hey, yo, cannot mess up. Cannot mess up.
Efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football big in the 4th quarter.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Flush to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it.
That's good.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
10 at the 44.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Newton
At the 42-yard line.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. The 40. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein lining.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's going to fire one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jakobi Meyers there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
He might come back.
To move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Eluding the pressure right.
He might store though. He might store.
Get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Prescott.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never put a starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Dunn. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside
You just got mouthed. You just got damn mouthed.
Motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think
my God, dog.
You stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
They're going to run it with Harris. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle him. 2 more.
Cowboys 35.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. And it's a fumble.
Yeah.
Today's final score, Patriots 7.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to
I ain't even beat
victory.
that bad, though.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Come on, man. That motherfucker, that was a damn catch of the game right now. That big went on that Moscow ass.
So
How they say, I seen a lot of shit on Matt. Right there, that shit topped the cake.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Alright then, big dog.